What'd you say we're gonna do?
Turn the brake box up and move to the bed.
So we just fed the cows, and then now, past my better judgment, Dakota is loading the trailer with some hay to take up the road. We have fed all the bales we had outside up there, so Dakota wants to take some from here because this is all the hay that we had in the barn that got wet during Helene. So of course, all that had to be moved out, which, I mean, of course, for the barn to be rebuilt too. But anyways, and this can't be put back in the barn, obviously. So we're really wanting to feed all of this out first before we feed anything that we have in the barn up the road. Because we did, we were fortunate enough to have hay. I can't talk today. Hay up the road that didn't get wet and was safe in the barns up there. So we are just saving that for as long as we can. It has been so cold. I think this is our coldest January, and I think Dakota said like 10 years. It's been something. So the cows have really been eating a lot of hay. Luckily, we have the hay to feed them, so we're very thankful for that. We still have quite a bit of snow. It's hard to tell, but everything is packed down and it's just kind of ice. It did get up to 33. I think I looked on our weather thing here today. We've been out working this morning. This is why I didn't want Dakota doing this today. We're supposed to warm up Thursday and Friday some, so it's gonna melt. But our driveway, he has scraped it, but it's nothing but ice, really. It's been okay in our pickup trucks and four-wheel drive, which, the dually has four-wheel drive. But I'm kind of worried with all of this weight and everything going down the driveway on a solid sheet of ice. But he thinks it'll be okay. So I'm really hopeful that it is, because we just, had the truck fixed and it looks good. And I would hate for that to get messed up, but he doesn't want to wait. So this is what we're doing. He was going to wait, but then I talked him in to go ahead and feed the cows here. Right now, because it's 30-some degrees and it's supposed to be 8 degrees in the morning. So I thought this would be a better time to feed versus 8 degrees in the morning. So he said, well, if I'm feeding the cows, I might as well load some hay. So here we are. They're talking about another storm. So we're supposed to warm up Thursday, Friday. But then possibly, so they're kind of calling for rain Friday, Saturday, But they're saying, depending on where you're located, and the storm's still too far out to tell, they say, but that some of the rain could be snow. So we don't know if we're going to have a muddy mess or more of a snowy situation. We'll just have to wait and find out. But me and Dakota were talking. It's nice. This snow is actually very good for the grass and the ground underneath. Although it's not very fun being out or working in it, but it is actually very good for the ground. Especially since we've had snow on the ground, I guess for a week now. Or close to a week. We had snow, melted off a little bit, and then we got all this snow. Alright, so there's a load of hay. Oh, hopefully this goes well. What'd you say we're gonna do?
Turn the brake box up and hope for the best.
Here we go. So here's the driveway situation. It doesn't look bad, but it's kind of melted a little bit on top and refroze back, and that whole situation.
Out here, don't make it fine.
Okay, so he's got faith there. He'll pay attention to where he's going. Alright, this is the part that's a little... it's doing pretty good.
That's just the trailer.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Huh?
It's fine.
We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. Well, y'all, we made it out, but now we are completely stopped. There is like a bazillion trucks up through there. We don't know if there's been a wreck or what. It's very odd. This is a very odd spot for traffic to be backed up, so I'm hoping everything is okay. I mean, there's literally, I can't get the angle on it, but there's several rock trucks up through there, and then I don't even know what else is in front of them. Dakota got out to go check and see what was going on. So I guess we'll find out when he comes back, but all the people are like out trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know, maybe something's moving because he's kind of coming back in a hurry, but I'm so bundled up that I feel like the little boy off the Christmas Story. And you'd think I'd be used to it because it's been days of this, but oh, here comes the vehicle. Okay, it looks like it may have been an oversized load. Maybe that was holding everything up. Good news. So combination, it kind of was the wide load situation, but there is a spot by the creek bank there that has fell out. They fixed a spot above it when Helene come through. It took the creek bank out. It's like a gully really, but they had fixed that, but now right above it, it fell out. So they had to bring this, they have this big excavator that has this super long arm, and so they were unloading it. And that's what was holding up traffic, which is fine. I'm glad nobody was hurt, but they should have had like some flaggers or something probably. That would have been a little safer. But anyways, glad it wasn't a wreck. Nobody was hurt. Now we're going to feed the cows here at the Orange Tractor Farm. Then we're going to unload the hay. Takes the tractor issues with it because it's almost empty, but we like to get it all the way empty before we have our bins filled up. Hold on. So what I was saying was, we like to have our grain bins completely empty before we have them refilled. So, but some of this grain, for some reason, I don't know if it got some moisture during the hurricane, but it's wanting to stick to the outside. So you kind of have to beat it down. But Dakota must have got it really good last time because I have got 2 buckets so far and I've not had an issue. So, ha! 3 buckets, no issues. That's great. All right. Well, there's no cabs in here, but I'm gonna get the troughs filled up. Whoa! I got fell. I'll sit you here. Okay. Well, that works perfect. Hopefully they'll come find it. Shut the gate. They're all running down here like they don't know where the hay rings are. Lord have mercy. Cows.
They know where theirs is.
Yeah. Ladies. Hay ring. Where it's been quite some time. Drink first. All right. Y'all eat good. So the calves know the deal. I have found my treat I left for them. Once they learn the calf gate, it's really a great thing. So our idea behind this was the reason we did the calf gate is knock on wood. When the time comes to sell, we can shut a real gate here and then they're in this lot, and then all we have to do is funnel them down here and load them up. So that's that. Everybody is ready for another frigid night here in Virginia. Hopefully we'll get some semi-warmer temperatures soon, but Dakota is unloading the hay and we'll be on our way back home, and I gotta figure out what we're eating for dinner. But I appreciate you watching. Let us know if you like these kind of shorter videos of just us doing what we do and feeding.